Alright. We're in this weird world full of swords. Actually, these actually remind me of like Dark Souls swords, actually. Rapier and claymores. The ashen wind courses through the forest of swords. The swords stand like trees in the forest. It's not just 10 or 20, it's unlimited. Not 100 or 200. No matter how many there are, if it's impossible for them to be counted, they might as well be infinite. The tools are rusting without anybody to use them. A ruin of infinite swords. He thinks that it is like a graveyard. My vision returns. I don't know how long it's been, but I can feel the warm sunlight. I open my eyes and recall the dream I was having. That hill of swords. I'm sure I saw that dream because I saw a saber along with a fire in the cemetery.
Oh, お目覚め? それは結構大事がなくて何よりだわ。
Huh? Then, Tosuka Rin says this in her normal tone while looking down at me. You surprising yourself and also surprising her at the same time. I jump up. I instantly jump back to the wall to get away from Tosuka. Oh no! Cooties! My head spins. I should have been at that hill of swords, no, at the burning cemetery. So why am I asleep in my room? Well, you fainted, Shiro. That's what happened.
Tosaka, どうしてお前がここにいて、俺は何してたんだ?
Regarding the port pie, you didn't put sound effects of voiceovers? Yeah, I mean, that's pretty, well, I guess it depends. If someone wants to just read the visual novel itself without any sounds or, you know, sounds or music, I guess it's fine. But yeah, since I already have the real-to-novel version here, I prefer having the voices. I have the background music. Oh, okay, so there's still music. Oh, I didn't really notice. Okay, so yeah, again, Pi you have an interesting port where you can play from the webpage and have the music and everything. No, then again, you said they had H scenes, right? Yeah, which the reason why I don't have the original Fate Stay Night visual novel installed is probably because of that. Because I actually don't want the H scenes, or rather, well, I guess I could also patch. I could also have the H patch, or I could play the original visual novel. But I actually don't want the H scenes because I can't put that on YouTube, nor can I do that on Twitch. Twitch technically you're not supposed to, like, you know, have explicit stuff, so that's why I'm not doing that. Anyway, you can't skip the H scenes. Oh, the prompt, I don't know. Do they give you a prompt that shows you when you have H scenes? Because otherwise, I might not notice when we start having the H scenes, and then I might accidentally click, and then oops, there you go, naked parts. Or you can patch it up. Yeah, which is why I have this this version. This is like the vanilla, I guess you could call it the vanilla real-to-novel version. It doesn't have the H scenes. My head spins, not because of this surprising event. I'm surprised the most at seeing Tosuka right when I wake up, and it's causing my heart to beat at an abnormal rate. Not skilled enough to handle two? What do you mean by that, Rin? Oh, it's pretty obvious when the H scene starts because there's no voiceovers. I guess so. I guess so. When they start, they just don't have voices. I don't know. Tosuka is just acting cool. That snaps my groggy mind into focus. That's right. It's natural to be surprised at seeing Tosuka immediately after waking up, but that must mean. Yeah, putting the pieces together.
へえ、なんだ、見た目より頭の回転は早いんだ。混乱しているようで、ちゃんと物事は考えてるのね。 面白い面白い。
Yeah, I guess, yeah, if you notice the H scenes are coming up, then you can just, you know, switch everything and skip it. But, you know, it's not worth the hassle, right? At least for me, I already have everything prepared, so I don't have to put the H patch anyway. I'm not really all that interested, to be honest. I wish she wouldn't say things I could take as either insult or praise. Though I hear in, like again, in regards to the H patch, I hear that in Heaven's Feel it might be important. Actually, I don't know anything about Heaven's Feel. Actually, I never watched the. I think there's like a movie and stuff, like multiple movies. I don't know anything about Heaven's Feel, so I am a bit excited. But at the same time, I hear some parts are censored and stuff, so they lose a bit of impact. But I don't know. I might still just go through the vanilla anyway, or rather the real to no version anyway.
じゃあ、あれから半日ぐらいしか経ってないのか。俺ん家まで運んでくれたってことは、人目につかないで逃げられたんだ。
I mean, half a day.
ええ、そういうこと。話が早くて助かるわ。
I'm glad you're so smart. Is that sarcastic, Ren? She must be satisfied. Saying goodbye, Tosaka starts to leave.
おい、どこ行くんだよ、トサカ。
あなたまだ寝ぼけてる？どこに行くも何も、ここはあなたの家じゃない。
Oh, oops, I skipped that. She speaks clearly. Her eyes say, we're enemies to me. Yeah, you know, funnily enough, she used to, like, another route, she just hung out with us and just stayed in our house, but I guess this time she's just leaving. Yeah, Heaven's Feel is, pretty fucked up. Like Heaven's Feel, like, without the patch? I don't know. Probably my plan for Heaven's Feel is just go through it normally, and maybe, you know, after I finish it, I'll go back and see, like, what the changes were, you know, just look it up, do some little bit of research, and see what the specific changes are, you know? Maybe, maybe not. That's true. Last night, in that church I said I would fight, but we can only fight each other.
そうだったな。すまない、トサカ。それと、今更だけど、ありがとう。
Then, Tosaka stops and glares at me.
待った。どうしてそこで礼なんか出るの？
Well, for one, you carried me home, so, I mean, that's one favor I'm thanking you for, Miss Tosaka.
助けてもらっただろ。敵同士だって言うんなら、なおさらありがたいと思って。
ちょっと、そこに座りなさい、エミヤ君。
I don't know what she wants, but I'm sure it'll be bad if I don't obey.
ほら、早く。
She taps on the tatami. It seems she has a serious matter to talk about. I sit down.
いい？まだ分かってないようだから言ってあげるけど、そんな考えじゃ死ぬわよ、あなた。
そんな考えってどんなだよ。
Oh, I don't know, being naive and, you know, trusting people. That's probably what Rin is getting at.
だから間違っても敵にありがとうなんて言うなってことよ。いちいちそんな気になってたら命がいくつあっても足りないわ。いい？相手はただの障害よ。人間の形をしていて人間の言葉を喋るからって自分と同じだなんて思わないで。
Even with just like human beings in general. You know, sometimes even you don't understand the other person's motivations, even you have the best intentions, it might be misplaced, I think, is what Rin is saying. Tosaka speaks with a strong voice and sharp eyes. She's certainly right. If it's wrong to feel compassion for an enemy, it's also wrong to consider them to be just like you. Since I've decided to fight, there are only things I need to defeat. Yes, I understand her point of view. Oh, you know Rin is bi, right? Well, yeah, again, I actually did a little bit of research on the Saber route. Apparently, like, she's involved in the H scenes as well. Anyway, not that that really matters. I don't know if that's, like, relevant to the story, however. I saw a pen. You saw a stream before playing the game with the 18 plus patch, changing views on the A scenes. Oh, and the streamer still read everything out loud. I assume that would be hilarious. Actually, yeah. I probably won't do that. Cause yeah, I don't know. Cause my viewpoint when it's for H scenes, at least for a lot of visual novels, like something like Fate Stay Night, for the most part, not all, like for the exception of the Heaven's Feel one, I guess. For the most part, though, they feel a little, phoned in. Actually, like you don't need these sex scenes to enjoy the story, right? For the most part, again, except Heaven's Feel. People keep saying Heaven's Feel is the exception because it does play into the actual story. So I don't know. I still don't know about that, but anyway.
ちょっと聞いてる？いい？聖杯戦争は聖杯を手に入れるためだけの殺し合いなんだから。そのためには他のマスターを人間として見ないこと。たとえ肉親でも叩き潰す対象と割り切りなさい。
Be ready to kill.
こんなことマスターとしての第一条件じゃない。
Be ready to kill even your own family. Is that foreshadowing? Do family members are any of the masters related to us? Was it Ilya? Isn't Ilya related to us? I can't remember now. I think she was. Like she always called us on Ichan and stuff. And I was thinking, actually, are we her on Ichan? Did they mention that already? I can't remember. No spoilers. Well, I don't know. I'm just trying to remember what's already been established in the Fate route. I think she told us we were like somehow related. Maybe not. Maybe I am spoiling. Oh no. Uh-oh. I'm accidentally spoiling stuff. Oops. Well, but... Isn't this a problem?
それはつまり
Where did her previous attitude go? She grumbles angrily.
単に気分が乗らなかっただけよ。あなたには借りがあったし、寝込みを襲うなんてフェアじゃないもの。だから、なんか気に食わないなって。
I just wasn't in the mood.
遠坂、お前今、勝つためならいかなる手段も使え、みたいなこと言わなかったか？
そうよ。だからこれは私の失点。あなたより私の方が強いから生じた油断かな。ま、言うなれば心の贅肉ね。
You're a bit of a hypocrite, Tosaka. Oh, I heard that phrase before.
つまり、遠坂が太ってるってことか？
What are you saying, Shiro?
面白いこと言うのね、エミヤ君は。でも、これからは余計な言動は控えた方がいいわよ。軽率な行動は死を招くだけだから。
And then Ren kills us. It's a bad end. That was scary. I back out without meaning to.
とにかく私の話はそれだけよ。後のことはあなたのサーバントにでも聞きなさい。
Tosaka stands up and leaves for sure this time.
それじゃあね。今度会ったら敵同士だから、その時は覚悟しなさい。
And with that, she disappears. In Unlimited Playworks, in regards to H scenes, it fits, but it's not necessary. Heaven's Feel is necessary, and how you say it? Grisaya no Kaijutsu. Actually, not familiar with that. I think I've heard it before. I think I saw that name before. Seems familiar. Yeah, it's a different visual novel. I don't know. I'm not familiar with that. She disappears. It must have been a whim of hers to carry me here and treat me. She left with no regret or sentiment, leaving only the line that we're enemies. I take a breath and analyze the situation. I haven't had time to think since I saw that fight between Lancer and Archer last night. Can you link us a link? You can whisper me. I'll probably just check it out after the stream. Probably not right now. You know, when it comes to like video games or like games I would like to try out, I'll probably, you know, need to look it up and do some research a little bit and whatnot. See, like, for example, like any kind of like policies, you know, developers might have. Because I know, like, for certain visual novels, such as Higurashi no Nakakoro ni is another visual novel I would be interested in. And well, Higurashi no Nakakoro ni and Umineko no Nakakoro ni. Those visual novels, for example, you can't stream. The policy is that you're not supposed to stream it, right? You can stream like the first portion, the first chapter or whatever, but after that, you're not allowed to. So, like, I kind of want to respect the policies in regards to that. So yeah. So just whisper me the link, or I could also just look it up myself later. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, take a breath, analyze the situation. I haven't had time to think since I saw that fight between Lancer and Archer last night.
そうか。なら、あの時にいた人影って遠坂だったわけだ。
I finally realized. I was stabbed by Lancer after that, was saved for some reason, was attacked by Lancer again. Oh, okay, so this is, well, finally, was kind of obvious for us, but like, Shiro finally notices who actually saved him in the first place, when he died.
セイバーに助けられて、マスターになった。
When I heard of the church, the killing is called the Holy Grail War. The Holy Grail which grants any wish given to the winner. I can't absorb all the facts, but I've been attacked 3 times already, so I can't be confused forever. And most of all, I set up with fight since I cannot ignore this battle. As a censored version, yeah, again, I'll check it out probably after the stream. I fight for a single chair called the Holy Grail War. It's not a chair, it's a grail. No. No matter what your expectations are, once you enter it, you can't survive unless you defeat your enemies. The problem is that defeating other masters might result in harm to innocent people, depending on your methods. That's why... 喜べ、エミシロ。
俺の戦う理由は、聖杯戦争に勝ち残るためじゃなくて。
You know, Kotomine is an asshole, but actually, I love his voice. 喜べ。君の望みはようやく叶う。君の望み、ようやく叶う。君のwhatever.
どんな手を使っても勝ち残ろうとする奴を力ずくでも止めること。
How's it go? Like, 君の泣く I can't remember. I used to know the line. What was it? Like, 君の泣く、君の焼く、whatever. I used to not know how to say it. There's a little line that that Kotomine Kire is kind of infamous for. It shouldn't be a mistake. Emi Yashiro has been training in magic to become a superhero, to protect innocent people.
よし。まずはセイバーに話を聞かないと。
I shake off the priest's words and exit into the hallway. Kotomine's voice actor is the same as the news guy from Code Geass? The news guy? I don't remember a news guy. I remember Code Geass, and I know what is it? The Emperor guy was Norio Wakamoto. That's another voice actor that I'm familiar with. He has a very unique voice. And I don't remember like a news guy though. Dear Hard Ride. Yeah, well, it's been a while, so I don't remember much about Code Geass. I remember watching it like a long time ago. I don't remember Kotomine's voice actor though. It's been a while. Probably like I might rewatch Code Geass. Isn't there like a new season of Code Geass actually? I think there is. Like recently, like a new season. Probably look into that. I like Code Geass, so. I look through the house. I look everywhere someone could possibly be, including all the guest rooms, but I can't find Saber. Oh, there's no new season? I thought there was. There's no new season of Code Geass? I thought it was like announced at some point, and maybe I'm remembering things wrong. Oh, there's a movie. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So there was something new, not like a new season. It was just a movie. Okay, I haven't watched that yet. Then
あれ、あの格好なんだ。いればすぐにわかるもんだけど。
and it's announced and not out yet. Okay. Even so, I can't find Saber anywhere. I guess servants can become spirits, but I can't turn her into one anyway. Yeah, she shouldn't be invisible. She'd be around here somewhere. No, first of all,
マスターだなんて言うけど、俺、あいつのこと何にも知らないんだよな。
I don't understand who she is and or how she exists. The only thing I understand is that I'm confident I'll be able to win this strange war if I'm with her. Oh, okay, this is actually a very interesting line. Because all throughout the Fate route, Shiro was like obsessed, so obsessed with like, oh no, Saber, she's like a little girl, I need to protect her, or whatever, right? And she's like, no, stop it, Shiro, I can like fight, it's fine. I like this line, I think showcases the fact that Emiya Shiro is actually, you know, not in that mentality anymore. He's actually like, yeah, Saber can actually take care of herself, it's okay. So, that's one thing out of the way.
ここにもいない。
I searched without the house. It's a big house, but I didn't play hide and seek here with Fujine as a kid for nothing. I know the most efficient way to search this place. If she's nowhere to be found after searching this much, then she should be in the dojo or in the shed. Saber is in the silent dojo, but her appearance is different from yesterday's. Sitting in a Japanese fashion on the wooden floor, she's not wearing her armor. Oh, whoops, you got timed out again. Sorry, Pi. Oh yeah, okay, so it's Wikipedia. Okay, I gotta fine-tune the list. So I gotta add Wikipedia to that list as well. For the Nightbot. Whoops, sorry. Joji Nakata. Yeah, that's the guy who played, or rather, he's the voice actor for Kotomine Kirei. She's not wearing her armor. She has changed into refined clothes that suit her well and is sitting silently. And there you go. She has knee socks. I lose my voice at the sight. Sitting Japanese style with her back straight and eyes closed, Saber looks beautiful. Her state, melting into the silence, reminds me of pure water. That removes the final doubts within me. Even if she is a servant, I think she is holy. So, I won't be led astray if I'm with her.
Saber!
I call out. Saber slowly opens her eyes and returns my gaze.
目が覚めたのですね、シロ。
Oh, I guess yeah, I can search for Joji Nakata's Wikipedia page and see what roles he had in Kogias. I guess yeah, that's a smart option. I will do that later. A calm voice, a voice echoing through the dojo as if permeating it, is surprisingly suited to this place.
ついさっき目が覚めた。セイバーはここで何を？
体を休めていました。私にはシロの手当てはできませんから、今はせめて自身を万全にしておこうと思いまして。
Saber looks at me as if she speaks. Well, I feel tension, different from the kind I felt with Tosaka.
シロ、どうしました？やはり体がまだ。
いや、こっちも問題ない。勝手に戸惑ってるだけだから気にしないでくれ。
I take a step back and shake my head. Looking away from Saber, who is tilting her head questioningly, I calm my doki doki heart, my doki doki kokoro.
緊張してんだ、俺は。
I take a deep breath. But it doesn't seem to die down quickly. In fact, I don't think it ever will.
なんだって着替えてるんだ、セイバーは。
I complained without meaning to. What, you really just like those clothes? So real that makes me conscious of her womanhood? She's terribly beautiful. I thought I figured that out yesterday, but she really hits me with it now. We already did the Saber route, Shiro. Isn't this the Rin route? Stop being infatuated. I tense up the moment our eyes meet, but I didn't look for her just to say nothing. I'm troubled, but I can't stay quiet forever. I make up my mind and talk to her. Something I should have asked her the moment we got back last night. That if she really is my servant, and if she really is going to be joining this battle.
話を戻すぞ、セイバー。いや、改めて聞くけど、お前のことはセイバーって呼んでいいのか？
はい。サーバントとして契約を交わした以上、私はシローの剣です。その命に従い、敵を撃ち、あなたを守る。
Okay, so I think I'm gonna like go a little faster here because I believe I recognize this scene. This is right. This is the scene we had in the Fate route, actually, very similar anyway, where we accidentally went to the unlimited Blade Works route, right, and got that bad end. We did go like looking for Saber, and she explains her motivations and some like lore stuff in general, right? So I think I'm gonna skip a little. Yeah, because I recognize this. I think we already went through this already. I guess it doesn't like skip automatically because technically there's some like very subtle differences in the dialogue. But for the most part, it's like 80% the same. Alright, and then are you okay with that? And she still acts like a servant. Not as equal partners. We will win, because I'm Saber. You want the Holy Grail too? Yes. Because she wants to grant a wish she got from, right before her death, you know? We learned this in the Fate route. The servant also gets a wish. Though I wonder, is that true? I can't remember. Does the servant also get the wish? I don't know. Again, I don't know how the Holy Grail works exactly, but I remember Kotomine said something along the lines of like the master sacrificing the servant and stuff, so I don't know if the servant gets a wish, right? Involving innocent people? Well, no. She's lawful good. She doesn't hurt innocent people. Unlike other heroes. I'm not a cold-blooded killer. She's a very honorable knight. Okay, again, going through it a little quickly. Yeah, something else. Okay, yeah. Again, we're just going through the basics again. Heroic spirits. We did stuff and when we were alive, and then we summoned them for the Holy Grail War. And the reason why they hide their names is because if they knew their names, then you could simply, you know, Google it on Wikipedia and see what exactly their weaknesses are. So you shouldn't do that. And the reason why Shiro doesn't learn Saber's real name in the very beginning is because he's like a low-ranking master, so he could easily be manipulated into giving out her real name. He doesn't have any protection from magic, he doesn't know how to. Basaka. Naruhodo.
私は魔術師では
剣謀術数には向かないってことだな。
白。
All she can do is hit things with her sword. But in the end, she's still the strongest anyway. And yeah, and the idea that straight up duels, you know, straight up honor duels, is probably not the way the Holy Grail War goes. You would think, like, for example, like in a typical anime, like a typical like shonen fantasy anime, like heroes and villains, but they would just fight one-on-one, right? Or at the very least, well, sometimes actually heroes gang up on the villains. But anyway, sometimes they just fight head-on, right? But in a lot of cases, it's not always just a head-on fight. It's always gonna be like ambushes, sneak attacks, kidnappings, like little things that tip the tide of battle in the Holy Grail War and whatnot, as we learn in the Fate route. It's probably gonna happen in this route as well. And they also have Noble Phantasms, which is their special attack. We gotta reveal the true name in order to truly activate it. Yep, I'm gotta keep it secret, even to the master. The only enemy I know is Tosaka. I don't intend to fight her. Any day. No clear way to check out a master. Okay, again. We're just going through the things we already know. Close my eyes. What are we doing? I don't remember. Poking him? Oh, okay, yeah. We have access to the status page because of that. Literally, Saber literally activated like this thing. This thing did the ability to look up the other servants and stuff. Skip. I'm trying to be careful though. I don't want to like. I don't know if I think there's like a skip button. Is there? I don't know if there's like a skip button. But I want to make sure I don't want to miss anything accidentally. There might be. I don't know. I'm thinking it's pretty much the same, but maybe there's a few lines that are new that I might not have seen. Yeah, it's oh, the hotkey is control. Okay. But again, I just want to go through it semi-fast, not too fast. I'm still reading it technically. Go. I guess not. I don't think we saw anything new there. Okay, so finally. Alright. Let's skip this scene. Okay. So this is the scene, I believe. Again, that happened in the Fate Road, actually. Where we were trying to leave the house, and try to go to school as usual, but like Saber came along with us, and apparently she's like, I think something like some sort of like a relative, I guess, that came searching for Kuretsugu. At least that's her cover story. But we bring her around in the school. We were at the archery range at the moment, but that's the first choice I took last time. We can go somewhere else though. We can, I don't know, let's go to the student council room. Why not? I'll sneak out for a bit. Issei might be there if I go to the student council room, and it wouldn't be a bad idea to start thinking up strategies for the final exam coming up in a month. Oh, I was thinking of strategies for the Holy Grail War? Nah. For the final exam? Yes, that's what Shiro is all about.
じゃあいなかったら戻ってくる。さくらにはよろしく言っといてくれ。
はいはい。女の子より男友達のがいいなんて、シロもまだまだ男の子よね。
I want to object, but Saber will notice me if I do. Issei is the true route. I'll let Fujine win this time and I'll sneak out of here. Yep.
妙な足遣いですが、どこに行こうというのです、シロ。
Hiro is not very good at sneaking. I guess sneaking out was useless. I tried to leave in a way she wouldn't notice, but Saber is waiting for me outside.
セイバー、いや、これはなんだ、ちょっと用事を思い出してたな。
用事ですか。シロの要件は昼食を届けるだけだったと記憶していますが。
それが、まあ野暮用で、セイバーに言うほどのことでもなかったから黙ってたっていうか。
そうですか。些細な用事であるのなら、確かに私に伝える必要はありませんね。
Angry.
シロとしての生活があるようですから。
I'm glad she's so understanding. I don't know, I mean her expression is the same, but she has this anime vein popping symbol on her head, so I think she's angry. I'm glad, but is it because of my guilty conscience that she looks mad? No, it's the anime thing, you know?
そういうわけなんで、セイバーはここで待っててくれるか。1時間もしたら戻ってくるか。
ですが、それは昨日までのシロの生活です。今日からのシロはマスターとして振る舞わなければならない。ですから、どのような用事であれ、安全とわかるまで同行する義務があります。さて、私の意見に反論はありますか、シロ。
I do, but I can't think of any excuses that will convince Saber.
わかった。一緒に行こう、セイバー。こうなりゃやけだ。学校を案内する。
I slumped my shoulders, give up, and called to her.
はい。そうしていただけると、私も助かる。
Oh, we end up showing her around the school anyway? I thought we were going to the student council. Hang out with Issei, but I guess not. So the golden-haired foreign girl follows me as if it's natural to do so. Well, how will I explain this to Issei? Or will we? I don't know. Are we gonna go to the student council room? Man. The student council's door is unlocked today of all days. I guess, yeah, we are.
次はゲゲですか。シロはよほど私に隠し事をしたいらしい。
Gege. And on top of that, she clearly sees my displeasure. I don't know if it's her insight as a swordsman, but I don't think I can fool her.
隠し事っていうより、騒ぎを大きくしたくなかっただけだ。けどまあ、一星がいるのも何かの縁だろうし、セイバーに紹介しよう。
The student council room won't have any other students, and we'll be able to kill time until the archery club ends.
一星、シロの友人ですか。
ああ、この学校の、そうだな、自衛団のリーダーみたいなやつで、円滑な組織運動を目指している鉄の男だ。
Leader of the self-defense force?
自衛団のリーダーですか。なるほど。興味深い話が聞けそうですね。
Is that an analogy or is that true? I don't...
そうかもな。お堅いやつだから、セイバーとは話が合うかもしれないし。おい、お邪魔するぞ、一星。
I open the door. Then, there's an unexpected person in the student council room. I gulp. The one in the student council room is not Issei, but Kuzuki-sensei, the teacher in charge of the student council.
失礼します。くずき先生、一星は来てますか？
いや、今日は見ていないな。生徒会に何か用か、エミヤ。
いえ、生徒会というより、一星に用があって、 期末の対策とかそろそろ立てておきたいんです。
そうか。ではしばらく待ってみるのだな。竜道のことだ。家に飽きて逃げ込んでくる可能性もある。
How do you know that?
俺、生徒会室にいていいんですか？
構わんだろう。お前が生徒会室にいることが問題なら、当の昔に事件が起きている。戸締まりは任せる。鍵は私の机に置いておいてくれ。
With that, Kuzuki-sensei leaves the student council room. I guess he was being considerate. According to Issei, Kuzuki-sensei seems cold, but he actually has a delicate personality. He must have thought it would be awkward for me to wait in the student council room with a teacher. Then, as Kuzuki-sensei leaves the room, he bumps into Saber, who is waiting behind me.
先生、その子は俺の知り合いで、今年受験するかもしれないんで、見学に来たというか。
I quickly make up an excuse. But this excuse won't be of any use. Even if she might be a potential student, I cannot bring an outsider into the school. Fujine is fine with that, but I don't think the one in charge of the student council will consent to an excuse like that.
そうか。外国からの入学者は初めてだな。意外だが変化があることは喜ぶべきだろう。
I guess not. I guess he's fine with it. I guess Kuzuki-sensei is more understanding than I thought, as he's watching Saber with admiration.
入学すれば周りから注目されることは避けられまい。エミヤ、知り合いなら気を使ってやれ。お前も来年は3年生だ。最上級生として後輩の世話はしっかりな。
はい、どうもです、先生。
休日の下校時間は5時だ。校門が閉まる前に下校しろ。
He leaves for the teacher's office. Saber watches him go.
そういえば、久月先生がどうかしたのか？
She was silent this whole time. No, isn't that her cover story? The fact that she's a foreigner and can't speak Japanese, even though she can? I don't know.
いいえ、特に何も。初めはただものではないと感じたのですが、見れば見るほど一般人でした。断言できますが、彼はマスターではありません。
Are you always on the lookout for masters, Saber? I'm a bit surprised. It seems Saber is checking if people are masters or not every time we meet someone.
そりゃ結構。久月先生がマスターだったら俺もびっくりだ。けど、ただものじゃないってどういうことだよ。なんか特別なものを感じたのか？
いいえ、特別なものなど何も。ただ、彼の呼吸はあまりにも自然で整いすぎていた。正直に言うと感心していたのです。先ほどの歩みも全く無駄がなく、あれほどの使い手は私も見たことがない。
Why would he be doing such a thing? Saber is really praising him. But if he's that good, isn't he suspicious?
待てよ、セイバー。じゃあ、久月先生、戦えばすごく強いっていうのか？
先ほどの人物ですか？彼ならそうですね。肉体的な性能なら白と同じぐらいではないでしょうか。実質的な戦闘はやはり一般人と変わらないと思いますが。
As strong as him? Well, isn't that well, I don't know. I was thinking, is that praise for Shiro, or is that insulting for the teacher? Because when you think about it, Shiro being as strong as an adult man, isn't that good? Or then again, maybe Kuzuki Sensei is not all that strong in the first place, and maybe that's why he's as strong as a teenager. I don't know. Maybe it's just maybe it's just they're both just you're just normal, you know, just maybe a little bit above average in terms of physical strength. Because I know that Shiro, like, he does a lot of exercise, right? He works out a lot in his dojo, doing 100 push-ups every day. Or was it? I don't know. I think there was a scene where he did like 100 push-ups. I don't know if it's exactly 100. It could be even more. I'm not sure. Saber looks at me with wonder. But I'm the one wondering. Kuzuki-sensei got Saber to admire him, so what does she mean by him being an ordinary person? Who knows?
ですから、私が感心したのは呼吸です。
Admired his breathing. That's a weird thing to notice.
先ほどの人物の呼吸は人として理想的だった。私が感心したのはその一点のみですが。
Then, while we drink the tea we brewed here, Saber explains in a strange way.
呼吸って息を吸う呼吸だよな。それが理想的だからどうだって言うんだ。
Well, you learn about breathing a lot when you're like doing something like singing or voice acting, right? You gotta breathe a certain way. Maybe he's a voice actor. Well, actually, in a meta way, he is a voice actor. Like the voice actor playing Kuzuki-sensei.
どうも何も身体能力はおろか自然干渉にも大きく影響します。西洋の術者は重要視しませんが、東洋の教えでは呼吸や歩法は学んでも習えぬ高等技術だと聞きます。
Breathing and walking as superior abilities.
息吹、外気を体内に取り入れることは外界と内界をつなげる明確なイメージです。吸う、吐くという動作は神を取り入れ解放する動作の一環だとか。
I guess.
この正しい呼吸法は各流派で非問であり、習得できるものは一世代に一人いればいい方でしょう。
Does this have any basis in real life? I don't know. I mean, I guess. Maybe. Like, I'm thinking again, maybe in martial arts, being able to breathe in a certain ways is important. I know, well, I didn't do a lot, but I know I did like a bit of kendo actually, which is like, basically hitting each other with bamboo swords. Basically, I did a little bit of that, and being able to exhale when you attack a certain way is very important if you want to, build endurance and being able to put your full body into an attack or whatever, right? So maybe that's what she's referring to.
言ってみれば、呪文を用いて魔術を行う者は魔術師に過ぎません。ですが、呼吸、歩法、骨格、その存在自体が真意をなす場合、その人物は魔術師を凌駕した純粋な魔術回路ということです。
That seems like a hefty, like, power just from breathing and walking in a perfect way, and therefore you're very powerful.
そういえば神道にそういうのがあったっけ？
Is it related to Shinto? I don't know. I guess I'm just not too familiar with such, I guess. I assume like Shinto is like religious teachings.
足運びだけで魔を退けたり、柏手で魔を払ったりするあれかな。
はい。それらの体現法は一生かけて習得するものです。ですが稀に生まれついて正しい呼吸や歩法を得る者もいる。先ほども言いましたが、その肉体自体が一つの魔術回路になっている者たちです。
They're born with it. What a weird... I don't know. I'm a little bit confused. It's like, what a weird thing to notice for Saber.
異能者であるがゆえ、幼い頃から神道、神事騒がれ、結局は魔道の者たちに引き取られるのが常ですが、中には誰の目にも止まらず成長する者もいる。そういった人間は魔術の存在など知らないまま魔術師以上の神秘に身を置くのですが。
Divine mysteries? I think we heard a little bit about that. Isn't like the Holy Grail itself a divine mystery? Is Kuzuki Sensei a divine mystery that surpasses the Holy Grail? Are we gonna have the Kuzuki Sensei War? The Holy Kuzuki Sensei War.
ですが、クズキ先生はそういう生まれついての天才なのか？
Or maybe not.
いいえ、 あの人物にそれほどの才気は感じられません。今までの話と矛盾するのですが、彼が正しい呼吸と歩法を身につけているのは後天的な鍛錬から来たものではないかと。
You just said people are born with this, I guess, technique. Apparently got it through training.
私も信じられないのですが、彼は魔術師でもないし、血の匂いもしない。ですが、たまたま日頃の運動が彼に正しく作用しているだけのようなのです。
Question mark, question mark, question mark. I feel the same way, Miyashiro. I'm a little bit confused by all of this, like, terminology. What does that even mean? Does it mean Kuzuki Sensei is living a pure and honest life?
そういえば、じゃあ、クズキ先生は
教師として理想的な人物ということです。彼のような人物は珍しくない。ただ、私のように鍛えても正しい呼吸が身につかないものからすれば、羨望の的になるというだけです。
That's something more surprising for me, though. So even Saber, who can do everything, can envy someone? Huh? I still don't fully understand. What do you mean by... I guess in this world of magic, it kind of like intertwines with like religious stuff, so maybe that's why it's related. Like a lot of things from myths and legends are true, right? So I guess being able to be one with nature, you know, through breathing and walking, is like an actual technique that manifests in this world as something magical. Maybe that's why.